They know how to write, maybe English and Arabic as well. But they have a notion of distortion. That's why they don't work well. I want to ask Benjamin, not because I know Benjamin a long time ago. He wants to be a Aweil Youth chairman again. Maybe in 4 years, we will have such a conference again. And I may ask him, what have you done? In Virginia today is 2nd of 2011. Benjamin, in his letter that I saw, what has impressed me is that it's going to bring Nyamlel High School. Nyamlel High School is not necessary to be built in Nyamlel. It can be built in any other place as long as it brings all Aweil to be brought there to study. You can say you can develop Aweil if you don't have a strong education. You can't do that. I mean, nowhere you can go nowhere if you don't have a strong education. Barbara spoke here today. She said she went to West African countries. And it is education. I mean, in Sierra Leone, she saw this, our country is the same thing with our country. Let me say this. You just said that you are leaving on Monday, going to Southern Sudan. The corruption is the most hurting our country. And I have a child. I don't have a child personally, but people who have their children, they're working with the government. I went to Southern Sudan in 2008. They're working with the government. You take your children to Uganda and Kenya, while you leave the rest of the people there, because they will not question you. While you sleep also in a hotel, as if you are going tomorrow, and you are a minister. That's not a government. And that's not a kind of development that you may see. It is not whatsoever, it is not a government. I'm not trying to say, this is what I've seen. I've went there to Southern Sudan in 2008, and what I've seen is not the way things go. Madin, as a part of Southern Sudan, will suffer in different ways. One in education, two in economics. People who come to Uganda and Kenya, they go all the way and they can be taxed. It needs somebody with education to be able to do that. I know when the secretary wrote that, it takes time to write that and think through it. What you are going to tell people? There are a lot of us here. Of course, there are few, but there are lots. They have not come, simply because of economics. As somebody mentioned it before, the economy is happening now, everywhere. Instead of working and attending school, attending this meeting, you have to wait here. Should I go to attend a youth conference, or should I work here for 8 hours? So that I can be able to get something. That's the kind of life we have. Ladies who are here in the United States, you are lucky. You don't see how lucky you are, but you take it just like that. This is the time, in Southern Sudan, if you speak English, you get a job. It's not how you write. So you take time to study, go to school, take advantage of learning here. This is the only place you can make it. You can't make it anywhere, especially in education. Well, I will not go, there are so many things in my mind, and I'm mixing things up, but those of you who go to Southern Sudan and have a chance to be given a chance to talk, please mention something about corruption is one of those, and mention something about our future as Medina. You have seen it. You have seen it in ministerial force, you have seen it in education, te la manutri and education. Taban ure tekna nang position lo. So alu manduya the two dollar and kule mandian ngari tekna chin. Don't call I like job Egypt. I like job South Africa. So I like job South Africa. Meet by. But position is keeping we have a but in class they will not demonstrate. Meet call one. Chin okay ato fijuba ato fiaul kachin lo. I think job today. I don't know exactly, but my time is over, and I'm so thankful. Just I'm here to greet you, not I'm trying to say anything. That's all I need to say.
Thank you very much, Brother Akech, for your great remarks about education and about our unity to begin with. Jamana, when we came up with this, I just want to say something in addition to that. Actually, I appreciate his remarks, and also those who have spoken along that line. When we came up with this one some 4 years ago, our objective is to unite the Woodies. Just the idea of keeping them together, because unity is very important in what in any mission. We need to work as a team. And that's why you were saying earlier there were Americans here who are working with us. They are not Sudanese, but they have seen that we have some kind of objective that we would like to achieve. And they decided, they made a decision to join us. So with unity, you can see even people who have, people from different nationalities will come together and work as a team. And that's why we have organizations like United Nations. There are African Union. I have a bunch of youth organizations here that I would like to give an example. But because I filled them out, I thought I would maybe read through, but because of time factor. We have Latin American Youth Forum, European Youth Forum, Caribbean Federation of Youth, Asian Youth Council, Asian Student Association, Pacific Youth, Pan-African Youth Movement. These are youth organizations. They are different in name, but they have one objective, and that is to create a forum where people will sit together and decide on the way forward. So in number 2 of our mission was, we said that this organization will create a forum for ideas of changing community development, education, provide youth leadership in social development, in attempt to combat illiteracy among youth, poverty, and employment.